Hey, crypto enthusiasts. Brian here with Crypto Millionaires, bringing you the hottest XRP news of the day. Hope you're all having a fantastic Wednesday, May 7th, 2025. Let's dive right into today's exciting developments in the XRP world. Breaking news today as a Glassnode report reveals that XRP stands alone as the only top-tier cryptocurrency asset maintaining a positive cost basis over the past 6 months. That's right. While other major cryptos have struggled, XRP holders who bought in during the last 3 to 6 months are still in the green. This remarkable resilience demonstrates XRP's staying power in what has been a challenging market for many digital assets. But that's not all the bullish news surrounding XRP today. Market analysts are eyeing a potential massive rally that could push XRP to the $10 mark, representing nearly a 5x increase from current prices. The current market phase is being described as the calm before the storm, with subdued activity expected to continue through the summer months. Historically, June and July tend to be slower months in the crypto world as many investors focus on vacations instead of trading. This typically results in lower trading volumes and consolidation across major altcoins, including XRP. However, experts are suggesting these quieter months are setting the stage for a significant shift later this year. The broader economic landscape is showing positive signs that could benefit XRP tremendously. U.S. markets are responding well to news of resumed trade negotiations with China, with major indices rising alongside crypto assets. The potential resolution of global tariff disputes could remove significant economic uncertainties, creating a more favorable environment for risk-on assets like XRP. Another interesting development comes from Onchain metrics, which show a 12% increase in daily active XRP addresses, now reaching 28,000 in just the past 24 hours. This growth in network activity hints at increasing user engagement despite the current price action. Speaking of price, XRP is currently trading around the $2.10 mark, experiencing some downward pressure, with a 7% drop over the past 5 days. Technical analysis shows a descending triangle pattern forming on the daily chart, which some analysts view as a bearish signal that could push XRP toward the $1.77 to $1.90 support zone if current levels don't hold. Some market watchers have noted that XRP has been increasingly decoupling from Bitcoin's price movements, responding more to developments specific to its own ecosystem. This could potentially be a positive sign for the asset's long-term independence. In company news, Ripple has announced plans to sunset its quarterly XRP market reports starting in Q2 2025. Since 2017, these reports have provided transparency into Ripple's XRP holdings and market insights. But according to the company, this transparency has sometimes been used against the company, most notably by former SEC leadership. Despite this change, CEO Brad Garlinghouse reassured the community via social media that Ripple remains committed to transparency. The company will continue to publish its XRP holdings on ripple.com/XRP and share updates through existing social channels rather than consolidating them into a single quarterly report. For long-term investors, there's some encouraging analysis from Changelly, a leading on-chain metrics and price prediction firm. While they forecast a potential dip to around $1.90 by the end of 2025, their long-term outlook is much more bullish. They project XRP could breach its all-time high of $3.40 next year, potentially reaching $3.90 by the end of 2026, representing an 80% return from current prices. Even more exciting is their 2030 projection, suggesting XRP could reach the $20 mark with an average trading price around 17. If accurate, this would represent phenomenal returns for patient investors over the next 5 years. On the institutional front, we're seeing growing interest in XRP products. Franklin Templeton has filed an S1, CME has announced the launch of XRP futures, and Brazil's securities regulator has approved a dedicated XRP ETF. These developments suggest growing mainstream acceptance of XRP as a legitimate financial asset. So what does all this mean for XRP holders? While we may see some short-term volatility and potentially sideways trading through the summer, the foundation appears to be strengthening for significant growth later this year and beyond. That's all for today's XRP update. If you found this information valuable, please smash that like button, subscribe to Crypto Millionaires, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Share this video with your crypto friends and let me know your thoughts on XRP's future in the comments below. This is Brian, signing off until next time.